97underground.com, Baltimore's pure rock.
Hi, this is Michael Spedden, 97underground.com, Baltimore's pure rock worldwide. Welcome to our YouTube page where you can find all of the national and local band interviews from my show, www.youtube.com/97underground, Michael Spedden. Remember, The Back of the Rack is now on every Monday from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time and on Wednesday from 2 to 4 a.m. Eastern Time for the replay. Download the free app from 97underground.com and listen anytime, anywhere. And hit that like and subscribe button and allow notifications so you'll know whenever a new episode launches. Enjoy the interview. Hey folks, Michael Spedden here, and welcome back to The Back of the Rack, the Michael Spedden Show. Today's interview is with Atomik Train. They are a band from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and they are about to release a brand new album. I've heard some of the songs, and you will too during the interview. During the interview, we will hear Supersonik Speedway, and then after the conclusion of the interview, we're also going to roll their song Back on Earth. They're both great songs. I really think you're going to like them. You're really going to dig this band. We had Junior Bourcier with us today and Francois Babin, who is the lead singer. And we had a great time talking music, talking about, past shows, their brand new album coming out. They actually showed the artwork, which was great, which their brand new bass player, Nolan Babin, designed and drew. And he's also a comic book artist. So we talked a bit about that as well. I really think you'll enjoy this interview with Atomik Train. So folks, remember The Back of the Rack is on every Monday from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time on 97underground.com. Don't forget to download our free app. And our YouTube page is youtube.com/@97underground Michael Spedden, where you can find all of our interviews. So, folks, sit back, relax, and enjoy our interview with Atomik Train. And welcome back to The Back of the Rack, the Michael Spedden Show here on 97underground.com, Baltimore's pure rock worldwide. And today we have some very special guests from the Great White North. Atomik Train is here to join us. We have Junior Bourcier and Francois Babin here.
All right.
To talk about some of their new material and all kinds of other great things that are going on in Atomik Train land. So welcome, guys. Great to have you on today.
All right.
Nice to meet you, Michael. Thank you.
How are you here, Michael?
Oh, great. Well, I'm happy to have you for sure. So, I've been listening to some of your material, and you've really got some great material, that's, currently out now, and then also, going to be released in the not too distant future here.
Yep.
You're also, you've got some plans to do some dates, and all kinds of great things are in the works for you right now. So you want to kind of let us in on your plans?
Well, yeah, we just got Supersonik Speedway out on YouTube, and it's the only available place as of now if you want to listen to the song and see the video.
Mm-hmm.
And just so you know, we will shoot another video at the start of on September 5th, 6th, and 7th for Back on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
The next song that's going to come out sometime at the end of September. The
Mm-hmm.
video at least, and also the album, we have them in our hands now. So this is what it looks like here, and Francois showed you earlier. So that's available if you want to buy them on our website. And also, we will do at least 2 shows, probably 3 in mid-October. We have 1 show booked in Quebec City as of now on October 10th.
Mm-hmm.
At the Quartier de Lune for their album launch. And then it's going to be Montreal and probably Victoriaville also, where I come from, a small city between Montreal and Quebec.
Okay. That's wonderful. You just showed the album cover, and so there's a little bit of story with the album cover that you had mentioned. Your new bass player, Nolan Babin, has joined recently. He's a new addition. Tell us who he is and what he did for this album cover. You can tell us about that.
Michael, at the beginning of the band 4 years ago, okay, my son is an artist.
Mm-hmm.
He draw a lot, and I just take time with him to what you can do for Atomik Train, and he draw the back of Junior right now.
The first train, one, the first logo.
The first draw he did. And he did a lot a lot of things. But last Christmas time, we were in the little house at my brother's, in the wood, and we played a lot with the kids outside. And just when we came back inside to grab some, the hot chocolate and a beer for the parents, and we just stand on the table, and he draws an astronaut for my niece.
Mhm.
And I looked, and on my head it's okay, man, we need to have an astronaut on the album. I just grabbed the phone and I called Junior, I have something in my head now, and I can't leave that alone. What do you think about if we have some astronaut for Back on It? Because Back on It is it's a power ballad on the album too. And we create a new world. For us, it's a new world, but that astronaut, it's from the past to go in the future.
Mhm.
And that's the thing. With pleasure, with fun, with a lot of energy, we can cross everything. That's the thing for that heart for us on the album.
Mm.
And it's unbelievable because we met a meeting, me, Junior, and Nathan. We are in the basement at home, and we all of the ideas, plans, okay, go, not this, okay, yes, this one, go. And at the end of the day, Junior looked at us and he said, okay,
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
You guys go ahead. You're better than me doing this. So
Yeah, and you know what? Junior's leaving the house, the studio, and we just get up, and I just open my barbecue and come back home, and I look, not only draw something, okay, I grab the steak, and I said, no, okay, do that and do this, and okay, Father, I understand what you mean, blah blah blah, and now that's the album. The album's created that way. It's just simply like that,
Mhm.
with a lot of pleasure, a lot of communication. Because the yellow thing, Nalan would like to put that on the white side, and I said, no, it's a yellow. Put that on the yellow side. No, Dad, it's not. No. It's took only 30 seconds and try to put
Try
that
it,
yellow.
that's one of the things that we're doing is when someone has an idea, even if others say, I'm not sure. No, we try.
Mhm.
That's a leitmotif of the band, and sometimes it gives pretty nice results like this one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I absolutely love the art. You had mentioned that Nolan he also does comic books and things like that, and
Yeah.
I absolutely love that style of art. It's like a sort of a retro comic book
Yeah.
style that he did for you, and I tell you, he nailed it. I think he
Yeah.
nailed it.
For real. And when you open the album, because it looks like very, very interesting, and it looks like superhero.
Yeah.
And when you open the album, you can see that.
Right. Wow. Mm-hmm.
That's the inside the album, and on the back you can have all of the lyrics.
Right.
Yeah. And these photo, we changed the photo only 2 days before, because he left the band. Okay, and we
The other bass player, yeah. He played on the album.
Sure. Right.
Oh, he's there. Yeah,
and on the other side,
Nolan's there.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I was looking at your Facebook too, and I saw there was a number, and this has got to be recent. It wasn't that long ago that this happened, right?
yeah.
Couple of months.
Yeah, just a couple of months ago. Well, all the best to the band and everything, but I love the fact too that you're releasing a record.
Yeah.
I'm an 80s kid. I grew up where you had vinyl and cassettes, and then 8-tracks weren't really used much, but I love the fact that, and you've given people look at that.
Yeah, there you go.
That is awesome. I love it. I really
Red marble. Yeah.
Yeah. I really like the fact that a lot of bands are getting back to doing vinyl because you get an experience.
Yeah.
It's a full experience. Nowadays, of course, you can order things and have them on your phone. But back in those days, you had an album, you had something in your hands. You could read liner notes, you could read lyrics.
You could smell it. There's your smell.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's an event. It's a huge event to have on your hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the vinyl. 30 years ago, both of us dreamt to have the vinyl of our band, but now it's the dream come true at Michael. We're very, very proud and very, very happy
Mm-hmm.
to have it.
Well, good. Well, I'm sure that, a band of your caliber put some great stuff on that album too. So why don't we talk about a song that may be coming out on that album? Did we want to talk about, well, you had mentioned two of them you'd like to share with our audience today. What about Supersonic Speedway? You want to roll that one?
Yeah, well, Supersonic Speedway, it's funny because I wrote a riff, and I think I had the first verse and some sort of a chorus that changed, and I think it was pretty killer. But at first, the guys, not Francois, but Yves and Alex, they didn't want to play it that much, and I kept coming back with it because I thought it had some great potential. And at one point, they said, "Okay, let's do it." So we worked on it, and it's one of the best songs of the album, in my humble opinion. And also, it's funny because we were looking for a killer chorus, and Francois and I were working on the lyrics, and he was throwing words at me, and we wanted something that rhymes in A. So he says a lot of things, and at one point he says Speedway, and I say, Supersonic Speedway. So that's how it came up, and it was working with the rest of the story of the song, and with the energy. And then we did the intro of that song is a little bit inspired. I wanted something that was a sort of like Firewoman from the Cult, the intro with the drums and everything. So not the same, but in the same spirit.
Sure.
Yeah. When we wrote that, we was working on the other song, and Juniors told me, "Okay, do we work on that song?" Or no, man, we have to wrote another one. I changed everything because we wrote that with an acoustic guitar.
Yeah, at first, yeah, with some lyrics.
You can hearing the song on acoustic side, man. It's not too far of the full band one. It's pretty funny to hear that. And acoustic, Supersonic acoustic is good one, man. It's a good one.
Hard to play, but fun to hear.
Yeah. Well, God, I'm really looking forward to this album even more now. That's a great song, Supersonic Speedway. So, you know, again, that's a great looking album. I'm sure it's going to be definitely a great sounding album when it's ready to be released. I'm sure it already is now. We just haven't heard the whole thing yet, but
Exactly.
so you are looking to get out on the road to support it. Are there places that you're playing right now in the Montreal area that you're clubs or anything that you're regular?
Well, we will play at the Quartier de Lune in Quebec City on October 10th.
Well, that's you had mentioned that, yeah.
I did, and then we're looking to play in Montreal at the Fofun Electric. We played there twice already.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just finalizing the meetings for the next date, but it should be around October 10th.
Okay.
And probably in Victoriaville also. And then we want to go play in Ottawa and Toronto. We are having contacts there also at this moment that are working for probably November.
Mm-hmm.
And if we could go to the States probably at the start of 2026, we would love that. So we're working on the booking right now more actively because we all have day jobs and we doing pretty much everything. But that's what we're aiming.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
In the next year.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. Have you been out with national acts before? Have you toured or played shows with anybody? No.
No, that's what you're looking for.
Okay.
If you know the AC/DC's manager, we want to open up for them.
I do know some Australian bands, but I don't know AC/DC. So one thing that I'm seeing too is that a lot of people, I mean, my age, we're I think you and we're all in the same kind of ballpark, and it looks like a lot of people now were playing years ago. They may have stopped for a while, children, careers, but they're starting to get the itch again now that they've got a little more flexibility with their jobs. The children are raised. Is that kind of you had your child join you?
But it's hard to say, because if you ask us, do you want to leave your job now to play music? The answer is yes.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
And not only is the only one part of the band who make a living with his job, with his heart.
Yeah.
And now, but we invest a lot of money. We are both producer, me and Junior, we are both producer, and all of the money we put in the band without our job, we can bring Atomik Train here right now.
Mm-hmm.
To that level. Yeah.
To that level. But now to put that the next level, we have to go on the road.
Mm-hmm.
We have to buy a van with a trailer, put all of the gear on back of us,
the team
on the road,
soundman and lighting and managing and everything.
We can manage, but the soundman should be the most important people. That's the fifth people in a band.
Oh, you're absolutely right. And I tell you what, if you don't have a good one, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
We found a young guy, and he's very passionate about the sound, and he make our show. Not the last show, but we did a show on a ring after a bunch of
boxing ring. Yeah,
the boxing ring after a bunch of a fight, and at the end we can see the blood on the ring, and you just put the gear on the ring, and these guys make
10-15 minutes, put all the gear on the ring, and let's go. Let's start.
Let's go. It's time to play. And fuck, all of the people can understand what happened after those fights, because the bands coming on the stage, on the ring, and they rock that fucking loud,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the sound man is very, very important for us. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and the thing is that, and I don't know if you've seen this in maybe some of the local clubs that you may have done in Quebec, Montreal.
Yeah,
you've got to have a sound man who's committed to being a sound man. There's just a number of clubs that I've seen where the only thing the sound man does is turn the PA on. He walks away and he's out back smoking weed while the band's playing.
Yeah,
feeding back and all that other stuff. You really need a professional.
Yeah, and
been there, done that.
Yeah, we saw that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We had that too much. One time it's too much, but 10 times it's you understand. We did a huge show, man. A huge show in where I was born, and the sound man, The sound check was
3 hours long.
a catastrophe. And when we just started the show, I heard nothing on my ears. You know, we don't have any speaker on the stage, but now you have to play with heart, because what you hear is the drum
Your best.
and electric guitar, and that's it.
Yeah. Oh God, if you're singing, you can't have it. You know, you got to be able to hear yourself. You know, if not, that's going to be a mess too.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mess. It's no 2 times. We had that 2 times because we had the festivals come, the Rock Fest, and we just get in the stage. You know, we made the opening to
For the damn truth.
for the Damn Truth. It's a huge band in Montreal, but at that time my microphone doesn't work. My in-ears doesn't work. But Junior said, "Come on my side," and you know, just when I just
Use my microphone. Yeah.
Right.
so,
Hmm.
and his monitor, man, you can just
The guitars were pretty loud there. Yeah.
and the crowd, you can't see the end of the part, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
feel it. If you
Yeah.
can feel it, if you vibrate what you sing, if you vibrate what you do, man, you can do anything, anyhow.
Right. 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 Well, you've got a very nice website, by the way, too.
Thank you.
You've got
I just to say it's been done by Jay Panaseko.
Mm-hmm.
So he's really good doing this down in Ingersoll, Ontario.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. It's a great one you've got, and you've got a link to where you can get some merchandise. You know, you've got your your videos and your music up there, your band bios, and it's a great website. I would urge everybody to check it out. It's atomictrain.com, but it's atomic with a K, not with a C, you know. And I guess it's not the French spelling, which would be Atomik, I guess, with a QUE. Would that be it? Or
We say it in English also. We love English music. You know, we're not English for. My parents were bilingual,
Mhm.
but I always loved English music, and Francois also. So this is what we wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, wonderful, wonderful. Well, guys, well, look, I want to thank you for coming on the show today. This has been a real pleasure. I've enjoyed listening to your music, and all the best luck with the CD release or with the album release, and any upcoming shows, and we're definitely going to be giving you some spins here on 97underground.com. I'm definitely excited for you. So thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Michael. It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure. And folks, remember atomictrain.com. It's ATOMIK train.com. And you can, again, check out everything on there. Their merchandise, future tour dates will be there, pictures, their music is on there. You can watch some videos and you can see their bios and much more.
Everything. Yeah.
And much more. So guys, again, go ahead.
And you can see a lot of fun.
Yep. It is. These shows look like a blast. So, yep. So thanks again, guys. And folks, thank you for listening. We'll see you all next time. Stick around. We'll be back right after these words. You're listening to The Back of the Rack, the Michael Spedden Show on 90.
Flying towards the sun. I don't know how many years I've been gone, trying hard every day to stay alive. Not enough and to breathe, hope is my drive. All the stars are so far in my head, it's a war to never surrender till I'm back on earth. Back on earth. Back on earth. Ooh, memories. It's been so long. Will they still be around when I will arrive? Can they still forget me? Do I have left my try? All the stars are so far in my head, it's a war to never surrender till I'm back on earth. Back on earth. Back on earth. Ooh, na, 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 don't lose yourself. You must never.
All right, folks, thanks for tuning in and listening, and hope you enjoyed today's interview. Remember, the Back of the Rack is on every Monday from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern, and our replay is every Wednesday morning from 2 to 4 a.m. Eastern Time on 97underground.com, Baltimore's Pure Rock worldwide. You can download our free app and listen anytime, anywhere. Also, don't forget our YouTube channel. Hit the like and subscribe button and allow for notifications so you'll be the first to know whenever new episodes air. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
Log on and crank it up. The station your mother warned you about. 97underground.com.